그러나. Seems like you guys like straight to the point. I will go straight to the point. I've been faking a lot. Let me tell you, I've been faking a lot. Okay. Doesn't matter what type of content or what kind of video I'm making right now, I should introduce myself to be polite. So, hey you guys, I'm Seonkyoung longest. I born and raised in South Korea, lived in United States from 2009. I am a director and the host of Asian at Home and Life in Korea series on YouTube. I'm really nervous. So the reason I am sitting here, not being in the kitchen, and talking to you like this because I decided to having some conversation with you guys because I think there's a lot of misunderstanding between us. I really don't know where to start, but I've been getting a lot of negative comments about I'm faking it, I'm faking my personality, I'm faking my accent, I'm copying other people. And I received a lot of message from you guys that's telling me ignore all those, don't focusing on those haters, don't focusing on that, we love you, just ignore it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, but I'm not a god, I'm not a Buddha. I'm just a little human, so whenever I hear something about not true or something about negative words about me, I get my feeling hurt. Yeah, I've been faking a lot. When I moved to the States from Korea, only person I know in the country was my husband. I mean, my mom was in Colorado and I was living in Mississippi, but obviously my mom was busy putting her life together because she just moved in too. So I didn't want to put too much my depression on her. But when I moved, I think I explained before that I was depressed and all that. I didn't expect me to cry this early. The main depression was coming from rejection. Started putting label on me that I'm Asian woman, that I've never had to put that kind of name tag on me before entire of my life, and it started from 2009 when I just moved to the States. I'm not speak about this often or a lot. I don't even thinking about it much because it only hurts me. I thought I got over it, but I think I'm still getting over it about all the rejections that I experienced here. I'm always be the person who make funky or funny or mean comments to really close friends. I'm very sarcastic. I'm not nice and sweet all the time. I have a huge personality that I don't even know what to do with. I was very comfortable with my own skin. But when I moved to the States, I knew I was different. And people treat me differently. And because of who I am, I rejected a lot. Not only career or work part, but even to become friends with other people. So I was trying to observe and learn what the culture here, what is acceptable. So I was start faking myself I created this Seonkyoung that will fit in American culture. Talk only good things, sweet things in front of people. Do not say out loud what you really think. I just quickly learned I have to be really sweet and kind all the time to fit in, even though that's not who I am. So that trying to look, I am the sweetest person, I'm the kindest person, went through the camera as well. I mean, it worked, but I've never feel that comfortable. I always edit out whenever my true personality comes out. I always just edit out those parts and just leave only sweet and kind part. I mean, you never know because you always watch my edited video that I edit. So you see only parts that I wanted to show you. And it was a little tough for me because I'd never done something like that before, whole entire my life. I mean, in high school, I've never been a popular kid. I was always kind of outsider, comic book gig. I didn't care. Still, I was in my country. I was nothing different, or I had my parents in my home, and I have only a couple of my really good close friends, so I didn't have to worry about anything. But here, I had to recreate whole entire my life again, so it was a little different. More I study about success, where I want to go, what I want to achieve for my life. What I repeatedly heard from other successful people were, be yourself, true to yourself. And I got really confused. So I started my own journey of finding myself. So I just decided to be me, not perfect, make a lot of mistakes, not always sweet and kind all the time, get hurt from others, not cool all the time with any and every situations, have preference and have things I like and dislike that I've been faking before. It's 100% my fault because I decided to be that way. And as soon as I started working on myself and trying to go back to who really I am, I started receiving a lot of messages from you guys saying, why am I trying so hard? Why are you faking your accent? Why are you faking your personality? Why you're overreacting or overacting? I knew some people will start falling, dislike me if I started being myself, because I stopped trying to please everybody and trying to or wanting to everybody like me. If you don't like me, who I am, who I really am, it's okay with me. I'm okay with that, and I'm not scared of that. I'm done trying to fit in, and I'm done faking it. Last few years of this experience, I learned that you can't please everybody. You can't make everyone happy. You can't live your life trying to please other people. And if you just being you, truly deep inside of you, people who really belong to you and your life will stay. And people who don't, they will leave. And that actually is a good thing. One of my mentor, Grant Cardone, said, people who tell you that, oh, please don't change. I love just the way you are. Just stay same. Those people are not really love you. Those people love themselves more, and they cannot afford your change, and they cannot afford your success. That's why they are saying it. They need to stay same So they are okay with they are not doing anything about their life. And I cannot agree more than what my mentor said. If you don't like me because I'm very different than before, means you liked fake Seonkyoung. And I'm sorry for that. I'm not trying to impress everybody. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be your sweetheart. I'm trying to be me. Me, myself, Seonkyoung. If you like it, you're my friend. If you're not, you're somebody else's friends and you'll be happily live other side of the world. I don't know. I'm like trying to find a better way to say, but I don't know what to say. And since I'm sitting down here talking to you guys, having a conversation, I wanted to say this thing about the pregnancy questions. First of all, I don't think you should never ever ask to anybody, are you pregnant? Ever. Period. Pregnancy is a very sensitive topic in my opinion. The husband and wife, they might not having the kids because they cannot afford it yet. Or they just cannot have kids even though they're trying. Or they just decide not to have kids, and that's okay. But it is a very personal and very, very personal issue, topic, and decision. So I don't think anybody should ask, even though you're really good friends. So many of you guys ask me if I'm pregnant, almost every single video. Either you meant good or bad, doesn't matter. I mentioned many times that I don't appreciate that question because it's really personal question. Here, I'm gonna say, I'm not pregnant and I'm not sorry that I gained some weight. I cannot believe I'm saying it. But I'm not sorry I gained some weight and I'm not gonna pregnant for a long time because I have my stepdaughter and I have my beautiful 2 dogs, and I'm okay with not having my own child. I feel okay to say out loud. Some of you might hate me because of this, or some of you maybe unsubscribe me. That's okay, but that's who I am. I'm a person who is okay with not having my own child. Some of you may be trying to talk into me that then you will never know about the highest the happiness the woman can have. I'm telling you, I'm okay with that. If I someday or one day, who knows, I might decide to have one, but I'm not going to at this moment. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the cuisine and the traditional recipes with you guys. Because I'm Korean, a lot of you guys want to see Korean recipe from me, and I understand that, so that's why I share a lot of Korean recipes. But same time, on my Korean recipes, I get a lot of comments of being copycat. And when I'm sharing not Korean recipe, non-Korean, other Asia countries' recipes, I get called out, that's not how to cook that dish. So as a creator, you never win because, as I said, you cannot please everybody. I work my ass off. I work my ass off. I study my ass off. I study my ass off to create every content that I'm publishing on YouTube. Because I don't want to ruin it, but I don't want to copy other people's either. So I create my own. So when I hear that I'm copying this or copying that, or I'm doing totally wrong, it really hurts sometimes. I have only one philosophy about cooking, which is you are the boss in your kitchen. There's 8 billion people in this earth. And if you think there's only one way, this one recipe is the only one traditional way to cook it, I think you just need to open your mind a little bit more. That's only one thing I can say. And about the long intro, as a director and producer, I decided to put the small mukbang scenes on the front of the video because of you, actually, because a lot of you guys, that's the best part of the video. And when you're producing the content, you want to put the best part of the video on the beginning so people will get excited to watch. And lastly, I wanted to tell you about why the Asian at home, the style has changed. It's because of the camera angle and because of the time consuming when I'm filming before. Recently, Jacob had to travel a lot more and more often because of his military. So we had to come up with this solution that I have to just filming everything by myself. And I realized if I separate that talking part and cooking part, it actually makes my job a lot easier, so I can keep produce all those recipes for you guys. And hopefully when I'm having new kitchen or a new kitchen studio, hopefully I can go back to cooking and talking at the same time, because I really enjoy that too, much more than separate that two. So trust me, I will go back to that format as soon as possible when the time comes and when the kitchen comes. I don't know when that will be. I really believe you and I are really lack of conversations, and that's totally my fault. I decided to make this video is not to defend myself to the haters or the naysayers. I decided to make these videos because I wanted to keep the conversation with you guys and keep updates you guys, because I know you care about me and I want you guys to know how much I love you and care about you too. I read all your comments, and I'm sorry I cannot reply every single one of your comments and love that you're sending to me, but I do accept all your love and support I receive every day, and thank you so much. Your love and care and support is really power to keep me going, and I'm going to keep trying to be myself and trying to not to edit out those, I think, ugly part of myself that I've been so scared to share with the world because of this kind of reaction I've been getting. But I realized that I'm actually okay. I'm actually handling better than I thought I would. I was so nervous to start this conversation. My hands were like cold and I was stumbling a lot, but hopefully I don't know what I'm hoping. I don't know, I guess hopefully I hope this video goes well, and hopefully you guys understanding what I really meant, because I've been really vulnerable. Honestly, I'm really scared to even say, please leave the comment down below what you think. So don't. I don't know. Oh, it's a baby boy. He wants my attention. I actually feel a little better after saying out loud all those what I had to say. I'm not gonna surprise if my subscriber numbers go down big time, but I will celebrate that for myself, because the people still here means you guys really like me. Even though I'm being all silly, stupid, making mistakes and being mean or sarcastic sometimes and sassy, you still like me. That's really good. And I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. I really do. I love you guys so much. Sometimes you guys will bring me to the hell, but more oftenly you guys will bring me to the heaven. So, yeah, this is it. I love you.